Dr. Teresa Nwachukwu is back online as the acting epidemiologist, FCT Public Health Development. Quickly, Doctor, what do you think can be done to tackle delays in diagnosis and the absence of antitoxin, which the NCDC say might have been responsible for the outbreak and fatality?
So the most important thing people need to do right now is vaccination. Now, no vaccinations, these childhood vaccinations have been on for years. Many years ago, people were taking DPT. It's not a new vaccine. DPT had diphtheria, D there means diphtheria, pertussis, and tetanus. People were taking DPT. Recently, now we've been taking Penta. I heard you talk about it in your introductions. So the first thing is that people should go in, the children should go in and take the vaccines. Let me tell you something interesting. All the children that have been taken, especially the child that died, and even the samples we have taken so far, none of them, they had 0 doses of vaccines. 0 doses. As a matter of fact, in the household where that child died, the only surviving child was the only child that had a vaccine. The younger sibling of that 4-year-old had been vaccinated, and he was the only survivor. Right? Others, the only person that didn't get sick. Others actually got very sick, and then one person died. So what we're saying is vaccination will protect children. So that's one. The second thing is, once you see a symptom, now, please report to the hospital. As I speak to you now, some of my team members are just coming back from Dakwa. I just spoke to them as I was driving home before I parked to take this call, and they are just leaving the lab at Gadua to drop the samples. Today we took 16 samples from the communities. They went to over 100 households, asking questions. Is there anybody like that? And then anybody who met the case definition was referred to the facility where samples were taken. So one of the things we'd like people to do would be, if you see any child or even an adult or a young adolescent with cough, with catarrh, with difficulty in breathing, with sore throat, very, very important, because the disease presents, it has what we call a pseudomembrane in the throat, which actually ends up blocking the throat and blocking the airway, right? So if you see any child like that, refer them to the nearest health facility. Okay. We have raised alarm, and everybody should please just refer a child to the health facility. So you could also see children that have what we call the bull's neck, like a swollen neck, right? So it's not juju. One of the things we hear in the community is like, oh, it's medicine, it's not something for the hospital, and they keep these children at home until they become very sick. We won't appeal. No panic, no need to panic. We are prepositioning materials, we're designating. In fact, I'm sure by tomorrow you'll hear clear instructions on what the government is doing and where exactly you can take these children to. But for now, the nearest facility to you, just go there and report and get some care. Vaccination,
Indeed.
Talk about these, and then take children or anybody who is sick to the hospital for a diagnosis.
Dr. Teresa Nwachukwu is acting epidemiologist, FCT Public Health Department. Thank you for talking to us on TVC News at 7.
Thank you very much.
We'll take a break now, and we're back with